Loading, and we are live.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Patrick Carr Show. It's Wednesday. We are halfway through the week right now. We are excited to be live with you everywhere. If you're in the car right now, if you're over on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, I don't know. You can catch us about anywhere, right?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, soon to be Spotify, maybe even Rumble. We're going all across the board here so that no matter where you are, you can catch me drinking an ice cold Ghost Energy anywhere that you are right now. Thanks so much for joining us. As always, behind the camera, we've got Anthony. How you doing today, buddy?
Doing pretty good.
Good, man. How are the cats doing?
They're doing good. They're going crazy all night, so had to separate them.
What happened with the cats? So everybody knows?
Yeah, so we just have to get them neutered because
Mm-hmm.
they kept spraying all over the place.
Come on, man.
It was getting annoying. I was like, man, I come home and it's the smell. I was like, dang.
Uh-huh. Got to get those cats taken care of. We have feral cats out there.
I know.
We got a bunch of them around the office right here. I can't
Oh, really?
stand this damn. I'm gonna say it. There's a lady who comes here early in the mornings and she feeds these cats over here. I'm like, come on, man, because it keeps them all coming back, and you can tell they're just being fed over there every single morning, so they're all around, all over the place. I'm just not a cat guy. I mean, I know people love them. You're a cat. I get it.
I'll be honest with you. I was a dog guy for the longest time. I've always had dogs. And then my fiance, we got this one cat. Like, we picked him up from the streets. I'm telling you, this was like my old cat.
Mhm.
He was busted. He had like no ears. He was like chunky. He was an old man, but loved that guy, but passed away like a year ago. But no, ever since then, I was like, man, you know what? He just cuddled. He was just a chilling dude. So I was like, you know what? I kind of chill with cats.
All right. Okay. Cat, you're becoming a cat guy or something over there.
I'm in between.
You're in between. All right. I get that. Listen, everybody, we got Anthony back there. He's dealing with some cat issues, but he's here doing a great thing. He'll be chiming in from time to time. We've got some amazing stories here for you today. I'm really excited to be with you for a little bit longer today than we were yesterday. We had to rush through things. For those people who listen, I get it. There's criticism of what we put together over here. I understand. You're not always going to agree with what I say. I've got no agenda. I'm not politically aligned with anybody. So we're not always going to get along. But I want to say this. I don't make any money doing this, folks. I got a real business I have to run. When I turn the camera off here, we have a whole team of media that I have to work with here that works for other businesses and marketing. So people don't get it twisted like I'm some kind of podcaster out here doing this as my full-time gig. I do have a business to run when I'm not doing this. But I tell you, I love the fact that you join us. Let's get to the stories today because we've got a national landscape that we want to touch on. The first story I've got to tell you is this. Anthony, we were shocked to learn this one this morning. Folks, if you do not remember, back in October of 2025, a gentleman out in California rammed a semi truck on Interstate 10 into the back of a crap ton of cars, killing 3 people, injuring a lot more. Come to find out, that person was here illegally. He was 21-year-old Jaspreet Singh. I'm going to pronounce his name incorrectly. He came here illegally in 2022. And then he was caught and released under the Biden administration. So he's back out there in the public. Through a work permit, he was able to get a CDL driver's license that's a big rig, a semi that he was operating. On October 21st, he's on the interstate, doesn't slow down at all. You have stopped traffic in front of him. He plows into the back of these cars and kills 3 innocent people. Now, here's my question for you. How much time behind bars do you think the judge in California, Shannon Faraday, gave this individual? The sentencing has been given down. You think maybe 20, 25 years,
At least.
Right? I mean, if there's a maximum, let's just say, Anthony, of 10 years, when do you think they get the maximum right here? 21-year-old guy here illegally kills 3 innocent people on a highway with a big rig he never should have been in. Yeah, let's give him 10 years, the max, easy. No. How about we give him half the max? No. 4 years and 8 months this guy gets for killing 3 innocent people. It is disgusting. Shannon Faraday, this judge a Newsom appointee in California said that he was an age qualified him. Sorry, let me rewind. Said youth age qualified him for the youth offender status. Let me repeat that. Shannon Faraday, the judge, said a 21-year-old qualified for youth offender status and therefore 4 years and 8 months in prison for killing 3 innocent people. Shannon Faraday is a disgrace to the bench. She should be removed. She has obviously no judgment. An individual that is here illegally. What do you tell those families? What? The lives of these people are worth less than 2 years apiece? Because, I don't know, I guess the guy was here and he was a young kid at 21 years old. He knew what he was doing when he came here illegally. He knew what he was doing when he got a CDL license. He didn't care enough to slow down or to pay attention or to value the lives of American citizens or the people in front of him. 3 people lose their lives. A number of others are injured. And Sharon Faraday, a moron of a judge out in California, gives 4 years and 8 months to an adult. There is zero excuse for this. If everybody wants to know why people flock out of California, it's because of incidences like this. This is just absolutely disgusting. I couldn't believe it, Anthony, when we read this. 4 years and 8 months, not even 5 years.
Regardless of if he was illegal or not, that's insane. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like that is nothing. That's like 4 years goes by like that, and so he's gonna be out in what 2030? That's nothing.
Yeah, it's absolutely nothing. It's terrible.
And he's probably gonna get out earlier because of maybe good behavior or something. But I don't like this at all.
Me either. Anthony, we are going to have to actually pause the program and come back later today. We've had a meeting that has moved up. So, folks, again, I work a schedule here, so forgive me. This is not me who does this. I've got a meeting with the company in Georgia that we were talking about yesterday. It's been moved up 30 minutes. So I am going to take that, all right? I must take that. So I will come back later this afternoon with more stories, okay? Probably around 1 o'clock, we'll have another break there, Anthony, from the day. And I'll come back with our final 5 stories. We got a lot of great stuff to get to, okay? But I want to get to the first 2 while we got everybody right now. So we've got another great story, though, for you here, everybody. This one right here, for me, there's just nothing else to talk about except for the fact that this is a disgusting individual who does not deserve to be on the bench. Yeah. Shannon Faraday, gone. How can you trust this person has any kind of judgment whatsoever? I can't imagine how this individual, Shannon Faraday, the judge that should never be allowed to decide another case, can look at these families in the eye and say, hey, I did what was right. No, you didn't. You screwed over those people. You did the same thing to their family, and you gave a light sentence to a grown man under a youth offender status in California. The state has completely fallen apart. No one in their right mind would ever do less than the absolute minimum that this person, I mean, you got to go all the way to the max, 10 years. That's where it needs to be.
Is it because of the youth offender thing?
Yes,
that
that's what she stated.
Or like, I mean, like it's 10 years, like max? Because I thought it would be more than 10 years for that.
That's my understanding from reading this, is that it qualified him for youth offender status. Mm-hmm. She pointed to his lack of criminal record, and she said the crash was not intentional. What? The crash wasn't intentional? That's what you want to say? What about the families, all right? And folks, if you go and watch this and you watch how this man acts after he's killed 3 people, everyone who saw this, everyone saw the same thing that I did. He's high on drugs. He's high on weed. He's high alcohol, because you can never be that unresponsive, that stoic upon killing 3 people. There's no way that could be possible. If you go watch the video of him standing outside the big rig and he has no expression on his face, this is not a person that was showing remorse. Come to find out, he wasn't. Toxicology reports came back. He was not under the influence of anything, Anthony. This is just the normal behavior for this guy after seeing what he had done. I can't imagine the regret and pain that someone would see on my face upon doing this to another person. It is absolutely insane to me. And then to hand this down as some kind of fair judgment by this fair sentence by this judge. She needs to be removed from the bench. It's an embarrassment if you're in California, and this family should file civil suit against her. This is insane. I'm disgusted with this. And on top of that, man, I mean, not only am I disgusted with the fact that she did a youth offender status for somebody who killed 3 people, but does anybody want to take into account that this man broke the law, was here illegally? He was actually detained and then released under the Biden administration. What about that? What do you talk about his clean record? Hey, judge, how about the fact that man broke our laws to come here? Like, do we not want to take this stuff into consideration? Like somehow that just disappears off of his record. We don't even take that into account. What kind of moron who's on the bench does something like this? Yeah. I can't, again, the family will never listen probably to our show, but I cannot express the remorse, the sorrow. I am so sorry that this family has to go through this. You sit there in the courtroom and you're sitting there having lost the person you love most, and the individual that did it right there in front of you, the person that admits to doing it, the person that wasn't high, I did it. 4 years, 8 months. You'll be out you'll be out in a little over 3 years of good behavior. Mm-hmm. That's what the life of your loved one was worth. Judges like this are I don't understand what goes through a person's mind like this. I try to value myself on seeing both sides, especially on this show. For me, there are not two sides to this. This person has no ability to judge things fairly. This is not an impartial judge at all. This is somebody who's an ideologue. This is someone who wanted to send a point that, hey, I value people that are here illegally and they're young. And you know what? That's what I value when I make a sentence. This is not a person who is impartial and looking at the facts. This is not a person who is capable of handing down a fair sentence to somebody. It's awful what we see right here.
Yeah.
I know I could go on. I mean, this one right here, Anthony, this is beyond any kind of debate for me. There are not two sides to this. This is just an absolutely ignorant judge who should be removed from the bench.
100%.
I don't see how anybody is not livid about this. And I am so sorry to these families, brother.
Yeah.
Folks, we will be back. Anthony, I'm sorry. They moved up this meeting. Okay.
It's all good.
They're great people. Folks, again, I have got to work here. Okay. We love doing this show for you, but Anthony and I both, we do things here for my company to make sure that we can continue to bring you this show. What do you say, Anthony? We come back later on this afternoon. We've got a lot of great stories to get to.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. We'll come back here probably around 1 o'clock and dominate some other stories for you. Hopefully you're on your lunch break at that time, and we'll be able to bring you some other great news because there's so much awesome stuff we want to get to today. We'll see you later this afternoon, everybody. I got to flip over to another call right now. See you soon.